Hello viewers, welcome once again. Look at this diagram on the board. The diagram says that the distance PS, that is from here to this point, is equal to the distance SQ from this point to this point, and also it is equal to from here to here, the distance SR. Now we are also told that angle QRS, that is the angle at R, is equal to 50 degrees. Calculate the size of angle QPS. Angle QPS is the angle at P, this angle. So this is the angle we are looking for. Now look at this this shape critically. You will notice that there is a symbol here, these lines here. What these lines means is that these sides are equal as explained here. So we know the different types of triangle. We have the equilateral triangle, we have the isosceles triangle, we have the scalene triangle. For an equilateral triangle, we know that all the sides of an equilateral triangle is equal, meaning that all the angles are also equal, which is equal to 60 degrees for an equilateral triangle. But for an isosceles triangle, only two sides are equal. Two sides are equal and two angles are also equal. So looking at this, we can't, because of this symbol here, it shows that this side from here to here is equal to from here to here. Automatically, this angle, this triangle here, QSR, becomes an isosceles triangle because this side is the same as this side, is equal. So here we have two sides equal, and what that means is that these two angles are also going to be equal, meaning that here and here will be the same. Solution. Now let's first of all consider this triangle QSR. Let's consider it. Considering triangle QSR, if we consider it, we will find out that angle SQR is equal to this other angle here, the angle at R, which is angle SRQ. Angle SRQ, and they are equal to 50 degrees. The reason is that they are the base angle of an isosceles triangle. The base angle of an isosceles triangle are equal. So the reason is that the base angle of an isosceles triangle the base angle of an isosceles triangle. So that is why it is 50 degrees. So here is 50. Now, this means we can easily get this side. What is the value of this angle here? We know that sum of interior angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. That means we have here to be 50, we have here to be 50. That means we can get here. So, considering this angle also, angle SQR plus angle SRQ plus this angle here, angle QSR. Angle QSR is equal to 180 degrees. The reason is that the sum of interior angles of a triangle. Sum of interior angles of a triangle. So when you add them, is 180. Now we have here is 50 plus 50 plus angle QSR, we don't know, to be equal to 180 degrees, meaning that angle QSR is going to be 180 minus, if you add these two together, is 100, and if they cross the equality sign, you have 100. So angle QSR is equal to 80 degrees. So this angle here is 80 degrees. Now, let's go over to this other angle, this other triangle, this triangle here. So let's considering triangle, you can call it triangle SPQ or QPS, anyone, it's still the same. So let's consider triangle QPS. QPS, that is this triangle here. Also, look at this symbol. It shows that this side and this side are equal. These two sides are equal. So what it means is that this angle here becomes the base angle, meaning that this angle and this angle is equal. So if here is x, here is also going to be x. So all we need to do is to get the value of this angle here. Since these two angles are equal, we can easily get one of the angles. Now, what is the value of this angle? That is angle QSP. What is the value of that angle? Angle QSP, to get angle QSP, we'll consider this straight line, this angle at this point. Sum of interior angles, sum of angles on a straight line is 180 degrees. So if we consider this angle at x, here we can easily get the value of this other angle. So we have that angle QSR plus angle, that is this angle, plus angle QSP. This is angle QSP. QSP is equal to 180 degrees. The reason is that angles on a straight line, sum of angles on a straight line. Now, so we have that we are looking for angle QSP. So angle QSP plus 80 is equal to 180 degrees. So what it means is that angle QSP is going to be equal to 180 degrees minus 80 degrees, and that will give us 100 degrees. So this angle here is 100 degrees. That's how we got angle QSP. Now, how do we get here? X. That is the angle at P, which is what we are looking for. So to get the angle at P, we have already established that these two angles are equal. Why are they equal? The base angle of an isosceles triangle. So we can call them, since we have labeled this x and here x, so we can say that x plus 100 should give us 180 degrees. Why is it so? Because sum of interior angles of a triangle is equal to 180 degrees. So the reason is sum of interior angles of a triangle. Now we have 2x plus 100 to be equal to 180 degrees. 2x plus is equal to 180 degrees minus 100. So we can say that 2x is equal to 180 minus 100 is 80, and x will be equal to 80 divided by 2, and that should give us 40. So the value of this angle at P, that is angle QPS, the angle at P here is equal to 40 degrees. So which is the value of the angle that we are asked to find?